Okay, that's the second part of the video, and just to show you some of the findings I've come across with this thing. It looks like there is a problem with input attenuation, or the calibration is wrong. And one of the procedures is to do with the calibration, you recall memory 8, and then you use a patch lead from its calibrated output to the input. So we recalled channel 8, and what it says is adjust the amp calibration, which is this box down here, for a marker of -10 dBm. Now I can't get anywhere near that. If I bring the reference level up, I'll show you what's happening. If I move the reference level up, you'll see that there's the signal at -22 dB, so it's it's miles too low, and I'm wondering if this has had a front end overload, because if I call attenuator up, and that's at -10 dB, if I call a -20 dB attenuator up, it comes up very, very slightly. -30 dB, it gets very noisy. 40 dB is just full of noise. So there's something wrong either with the attenuator or the front end of the rig. Now I need to sort of start going through the sort of schematics, but it's the lower part section of the rig that's obviously the problem. This is all just, just the higher you go, you just get scatter on the screen. So you can see at the minimum attenuation, it's a clean signal, but it's far too low. It should be up here somewhere. So that's going to need looking at. As far as I can tell, everything else is okay. And this is, I think, the one of the engineers, as I said, mentioned there was a high noise floor on it, and I think the high noise floor is all that crap you're seeing there. When the attenuator, when you put a strong signal in it, kicks in the attenuator, you get all this noise. And it does say actually in the manual that exceeding 50 volts on the input terminal will result in damage to the attenuator or the front end. So I'm hoping that the attenuator is repairable. I'd imagine it's probably a couple of precision resistors and like a switching head sort of thing. But at the moment, though it's working reasonably well, it's miles out of calibration, because the input attenuation is probably down 100%, 50% down. So we'll need to sort that out, and so that will be probably the next video, to try and work out where I need to be looking. Okay, I've got the manuals. I mean, they're the manuals sitting there, so we should be okay on finding manuals and things like that. So yeah, this is the second part of the video, and I'm sure if I don't lose patience, there'll be many more to come. Thanks for watching.